Well guys, check this out. We got the Pantone Silver Series multi-pack from Barnes today. And we also got some other goodies. Alright guys, so went to Barnes & Noble. A buddy of mine actually stumbled across this and I was like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this set to come out. Even though I wasn't picking up all of the cars out of it, really we were only wanting the Mustang. I think with how it's displayed with the Pantone colorway and everything on here, I think this is a pretty cool set. So same cars as the standard card release. You have the Twin Mill, which looks pretty freaking sweet. This one's actually the Twin Mill 3. Then of course you have the Boss 302, the 69 Boss 302. Followed up by the Nissan Fairlady Z in blue. We have these two right here. All the other ones are new into the collection. The Pantone 123 of the Porsche 934/5. Looks really good in that yellow. Then you have the 1969 Copo Camaro. Rocking those new split fives. I can't remember what those wheels are called, but I'll put the associated names on the bottom for you guys. But then finishing up, we have the Cool Combi with Pantone 021. Look at that nice metallic orange. I think there's only a couple that are metallic. I think the Mustang and the Cool Combi are the only metallic ones. All the others are more of a maybe a plain enamel color. I don't know what you would categorize that in, but I think this is a solid set. So Barnes & Nobles has been coming in with the heat. So if you want to grab this for your collection, I highly recommend it. I'm a huge fan of those sets, as you can clearly see. Anytime I see them, I bring them home. So that is what we found at Barnes & Noble. And then we also scored these. Check it out for my premium jammer collection. As a Ford guy, you guys should already know, at least those who have been around for some time, know that the 70 Chevelle is my dream car. And this red from Fast and the Furious, yeah, this is a beauty. So I think I have a couple renditions of the Chevelle from the movie, but I think the other premium I have is the gray. But this one actually has the Honda Del Sol in the mix, was not on the pegs. Then of course you have the 67 Chevy Custom, the 95 Mazda RX-7, the Lamborghini Aventador Coupe, which they did have, and then of course the Chevelle. So if I do find the Del Sol, that one is coming home for sure. I'm a huge fan of the little Del Slows. But here we go, the 1970 Chevelle SS in red, very nice premium. This one's number 4 of 5. And then, yes, I actually brought this home. I wasn't intending to. I always thought it was a super clean pickup, but man, I will say when you see it in person, this is definitely a super cool truck. So this is the C10 67 Chevy that they used from the Fast franchise, which, yeah, they did a really good job on this one. So I'm not too sure if they're going to do this outside of Fast and Furious. Maybe they'll keep it just in the Fast franchise. But you have Han on the license plate in the rear, and nothing on the front. But dude, that truck is so cool. Such a sweet one. Hopefully they do another, the other truck that they did in the movie that they were stealing the gas from. Hopefully they do, because man, they can really capitalize on that. So that is what we found at Barnes & Noble. And then we went to the antique store and we found some other goodies. Now we did spend some money because these were a little bit more on the higher end, but seeing as we found this piece, a 3-piece Zinger from Johnny Lightning. This is out of the Chris Stangler Customs collaboration with Hot Wheels Mafia. Check it out. I don't know if this is the first time Hot Wheels and Johnny Lightning have been a thing. I know Auto World and Johnny Lightning have been. But to have Hot Wheels Mafia on there, I mean, that is cool. It's the 1970 Shelby GT500. This is one of 1872, and there is a, I believe it's a 674 Chase, where these are all naked, no livery at all. But this is a solid 3-pack right here. I mean, you got the GT500, you have the 1970 Dodge Challenger with the SRT Hellcat deco on there, and then finishing up with the 69 Chevy Camaro, rocking the Copo deco. Check it out. You got maple motors. Looks like deck on the door. And this one has Clad Daddy. I don't know. I can't really see that. But you have Murillo and MG Minis right there. This is a super, super cool lineup. And I believe this was out of a convention of 2022. There you go. Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Murfreesboro? I don't even know if I said that right. But you have Jim Ryder, Chad Shelton, Jason Decklever, and Robert Fox, along with many other known names down here like J-Car Diecast, Stangler Motorsports, let's see, Custom Project. Yeah, they were a part of these, I believe, in the Hot Wheels newsletter. So yeah, it is Hot Wheels newsletter exclusive, was a part of this. So it's just a really cool piece. We paid 30 bucks. So I think it's worth it, especially when it's something like this where you don't see many out there from Johnny Lightning and, of course, Chris Stangler. But super cool, man. That was a really nice find. Then, of course, we got this multi-pack, 5-pack right here, the Police Patrol. And, of course, I only got it because of this, the Concept Mustang GT. Here we go. We got it in white with the chrome Y5s. And then you have, looks like maybe a Ford Fusion police car. It's actually kind of cool. This one, I don't know what it is, but it's a super clean gold metallic. Let's see, does it have the names on the back? Nope, this one doesn't. So if you guys know what that is, let us know. And then, of course, we have the chopper right here. Hot Wheels 07 Police, and finishing up with the SWAT. This is very cool, but yeah, I got it for the Concept Mustang. Anytime I see an old multi-pack with a multi-pack release, gotta bring it home. And then this one. This one is actually a super cool one. You can see right here, KB Toys. It was 30 and it was dropped down to 8 bucks at some point. But here we go, the 1968 Mustang from Matchbox. Let's go ahead and take this out of the box. All right, here we go. Now, when I seen this in the case, I was like, wow, I've never seen a Matchbox on a wooden display before. So I thought it was like a one-off, like maybe a little custom display. But no, that is how this came. Comes with a nice little wooden plaque. Get that foam off. Wooden plaque, nothing engraved, nothing embossed. Just a really simple wood piece. But it comes with this. Check this out, guys. 1968 GT Fastback from Matchbox. And it looks amazing. It's got the Goodyear Real Riders on there, or rubber tires. But you have the Matchbox Ultra on the base. So there you go. Really nice detailed chassis on this one. And you can unscrew it if you wanted to swap wheels. I don't know why you would. Of course, you got the blue oil pan on there, the transmission. I mean, look at that, guys. And this is how it sits. Just like that. So I believe, let me see, it does have the letter of authenticity. So here we go. Yeah, 1968 Mustang Cobra Jet. It is a precision engineered diecast replica crafted to the highest standards of authentic detailing. It is further acknowledged that this is being issued in a limited edition of 5,000 models, each complete with its own custom wood base. The 1968 Mustang Cobra Jet is produced by and available exclusively from Matchbox Collectibles Incorporated. So there you go, little letter of authenticity. Very cool. And then, of course, you have the Cobra Jet facts on the back. If you want to pause and read, you can. But I thought that was a super cool piece. So I will find a spot for this. Let's go ahead and just put it back in here for now. Look at that little piece right there. Wood, cover, letter of authenticity. Solid finds at the Antique Mall. And then finishing up with a Walmart score. New from M2, we got the 1966 Shelby GT350 with the Michelin livery. And yes, this is a beauty. Man, anytime they do a 66 GT350, they do a really good job. I mean, you got the 89 meatball, you have the black wheels, There is no chase. It's just a standard 8,000 piece worldwide. But I gotta say, this is a awesome release right here. So that is what we found over the past few days, guys. We got the M2 Mustang. We got the Johnny Lightning 3-pack with the 70 GT500. We also have a multi-pack with the Concept Mustang for that release. And then, of course, the 1968 KB Toy exclusive of 5,000. That's a solid find over the weekend. And then, of course, we got the Hot Wheels Premium from the Fast 25 year and the Pantone set, which, of course, we had to bring it home. So that is all we have for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up and let us know which was your favorite. And if you've seen anything from today's episode, let us know. I'm curious on if these have dropped in your area or who else has this one. Who has the naked version of this one, which is actually 600 and something piece chase? Let us know. I think that's a pretty cool set right there. So other than that, I have nothing else for you. If you haven't, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you can stay tuned for all of our future episodes. And until next time, guys, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.